Hey guys, Danielle with Toddler Fundamentals, and today I want to talk about our Easter themed week that we did. Like always, I'll provide the link to my blog below so you can head on over there, grab the free calendar. It's going to have all of the activities for the week, a full materials list, books we read, and additional resources. So don't forget to grab that after the video. For Gross Motor that week, one activity that we did was a color bunny hop. And so I plan to do this inside. I found some color bunnies online. All of these links are on the calendar, by the way. So I printed off the bunnies. I planned to tape them to the floor in our house, but it was a beautiful day here. So we went outside and I taped them to the fence in our backyard. And as I called out a color, he had to hop like a bunny, or if he wanted to skip, if he wanted to jump. And he kind of just ran around and hit those bunnies as I called out the colors. For Fine Motor that week, we did tubes and Easter eggs. Now, I don't know about you, but I like to hoard materials when we're done using them. So I have a ton of empty paper towel rolls and empty toilet paper rolls. So I put them to use with some Easter eggs. So I set up those in an area. I gave him a bowl of Easter eggs and he had to balance the eggs on top of them. We got in some language development, so we talked about balancing on top. He wanted to take the bigger eggs and put them on the taller tubes, and the smaller eggs he wanted to put on the shorter tubes. So he figured that out on his own, and that was just a great way to also get in some hand-eye coordination. And so that was for Fine Motor this week. For Sensory, we did nature egg decorating. This was a hit. I gave him a bowl, we went outside, and we found some items in nature. Some of the things he found were flowers on the bushes. He took some leaves that he found, some twigs, some rocks, just any type of thing that he found in nature. We kind of walked around outside of our house. He put the items in the bowl and then we went inside. On a piece of cardboard, I just drew a large egg. You can also do this on a piece of cardstock if you'd like, but you want to make sure that your surface is sturdy, because if you're gluing things to it, it might get a little heavy, and you just want to make sure that you have something that's strong enough to hold up the glue and the items that you're sticking. So we went to decorating. So he took some glue, he put it on his egg, and he just kind of was sticking, you know, the pieces of grass. He wanted to put the rocks on, so obviously those are a little bit heavier, so I got out the hot glue gun and he helped me glue those on. And it just made a beautiful Easter egg that we're just gonna display for years to come. And for snacks that week, one thing that we made were Easter breakfast yogurt pops. And so I wanted to originally find an egg silicone mold, but I couldn't find one of those, so I just did an Easter themed silicone mold that I found at Walmart, and we filled it with yogurt, and then we added some fresh fruit. We topped with granola, and then we put some more yogurt. I took popsicle sticks, I cut those in half, and then I stuck one in each of the molds, and we froze that. And we actually had to make 2 batches throughout the week because they were so good, and he wanted one after every one of his meals as his little dessert, and my 11-month-old also enjoyed those as well. That's it, guys. That just wraps up our Easter themed week. I hope that you enjoyed listening to these few highlights and tips throughout our week. Subscribe to the channel for Tot Schooling tips every Tuesday, weekly themes every Friday. Come follow me on Instagram at Toddler Fundamentals, and be sure to check out my blog for the free calendar with all the activities and a full materials list. And remember, guys, to always make learning fun.